Hi, ladies, and welcome back to week 4 of the soft skill training. And this week we'll be speaking about time and energy management, what it is, and why it is important. Have you ever felt like you did not have enough time to do everything you wanted to accomplish in a day? Or do you constantly run late, miss deadlines, or feel tired and or stressed? If your answer is yes, then the section on time and energy management is for you. Actually, even if the answer no, this week's lesson can still be beneficial for you as well. Many of us go through periods of having too much time with too little to focus on, and nothing seems to energize us. Oftentimes, when we feel like there's too much to do, it can make us feel tired or irritable. But not having enough to do can make you feel tired and demotivated. In both cases, our energy can become depleted. Therefore, it is important to find the right balance for your own well being and for how other people may see us. We may not be able to control every demand placed on us, but we can control how we spend our time and manage our energy levels. Okay, so this week you're going to reflect on how you currently manage your time and energy. Second, you're going to brainstorm some strategies to manage your time and energy efficiently. And lastly, you're going to identify a situation or task you're involved in and plan to apply some time and management techniques while involved in these situations. Before you move on to part B and C, here are 10 actions for effectively developing time and energy management skills. Number 1, know your energy levels. Being busy doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to be productive. The key to this is to schedule tasks around your own energy levels. Some people may feel more energetic in the morning, while others at the peak of the afternoon, and some even at nighttime. Action 2. Plan to make the most of every day. Set aside 5 minutes of each day and plan what you are going to do tomorrow. Think about how important each task is and get the important and urgent tasks out of the way first. Number 3, limit your time. Have you ever found yourself really absorbed in doing something creative and you lose all track of time? While getting into the flow is great for creativity, you also need to keep an eye on the time if you have lots to do. Set yourself a time limit to deal with tasks. You could use a stopwatch or a countdown timer, something that you may have on your phone. Just keep track of the time. Number 4, deal with distractions. When you're in the middle of something, distractions can be so annoying. It takes extra effort to refocus on what you're doing if you have been interrupted. If you need to concentrate, you could wear headphones for some tasks. Browsing on social media or the internet is the biggest distraction of all. We've all been there. But while you're concentrating, switch off your phone, pause your email inbox, or disconnect the Wi Fi if possible, because we know if you're using your computer, it can be really challenging. But try to limit as many distractions as possible. Try not to surf the web if you don't need to. Take breaks and allow yourself to surf the web or search up things on social media and then go back to your original task. So that way you know that you get to look forward to something. Number 5, do it now. Instead of tackling the most urgent and important tasks now, we often put them off until later. One way of dealing with this is a 2-minute rule. If it can be done in less than 2 minutes, just do it. Get it over with. But if it takes more than 2 minutes, start doing it within that 2 minutes and then come back to it later. So, for example, if you have 100 or 1,000 word essay or assignment, just spend 2 minutes writing now, 50 words. 60 words, however many words you can get done within that 2 minutes. Take a break and then go back to it. Don't multitask. I know we all think we can do it. We all think we can do it well, but don't multitask. Many people take pride in the amount of tasks that they can juggle at once. But most of the evidence suggests that the more tasks that you actually do is the less you actually get done. Action 7, break down tasks into smaller tasks. If a task seems so big and complex that you don't know where to start, you'll be more tempted to procrastinate and then you'll never get it done. Try avoiding perfection. I know it may be difficult, but as soon as you're working on a task and don't aim for it to be perfect, just get it done and then improve on it later. If you can't, let it go and move on to the next thing and then revisit it if you need to. Number 8, say no and mean it. If other people ask you to do something and it interrupts what you're focusing on, it's fine to tell them no, unless it's a real crisis, of course. Number 9, which happens to be one of my favorite, make lists. You already thought about this with your daily planning. Once you have a plan, you can take your to-do list and then as you do things, you make a done list. It feels so good when you tick things off of your to-do list and then you put it on your done list. It's so satisfying and you'll truly enjoy it and you will find yourself managing your time so much better. Number 10, rest and recharge. There's no point managing your time well and being productive if you're not enjoying life. Make sure you plan to do things that you enjoy, which relax you and which excite you. While alcohol or recreational drugs can be fun at first, they actually make your mind and your body more tired. So minimize these activities or stop doing them altogether. Plan to eat well and get enough sleep and take regular exercise and make time for family and friends. And as always, ladies, it's okay if your skills don't develop overnight. We all are learning and striving to become better one day at a time. Once you have completed this video, please head over to part B, the Google form. Lastly, you will have the opportunity to complete a checklist with someone close to you to see how you manage your time and your energy and what areas you can improve upon. And as always, ladies, here's our reference. Thank you so much for joining us this week. We are so delighted to have you guys, and we truly hope that you've learned something new, something that you can take with you for the rest of your life. And we truly look forward to having you back next week to learn some more about some soft skills. All right, see you next week.